How's it going, guys? And for this midweek money hack, I'm going to teach you how to become rich in under 5 minutes. Stay tuned. If this is your first time watching, this is Mastering Your Kingdom. On Mastering Your Kingdom, we focus on building you to your highest level so that you can be as successful as you want to be. So here are 5 tips of how to become rich in under 5 minutes. Here we go. Tip number 1, understanding money. One of the biggest, and when I say biggest, I mean the biggest reason that rich people are the way that they are is because of the fact that they simply understand money. What do we mean by understanding money? Well, the most important principle when it comes to understanding money is understanding the difference between an asset and a liability. You see, assets are things that make you money, and liabilities are things that take money away from you. So for example, an asset can be things like real estate, money mutual funds, or even stocks and bonds. A liability are things like cars, clothes, shoes, pretty much anything that doesn't appreciate in value, meaning that you don't gain anything from purchasing it. You actually do the complete opposite. You're losing money. So when you're spending your money, ask yourself, is this an asset or is this a liability? Am I going to make more money from this purchase, or is this purchase going to make me lose money? And that's tip number 1. Tip number 2. Write down your expenses and your income. A great tip that allows us to become richer is by simply writing down your expenses as well as your earnings. This is the case because when you write down your expenses, you actually see line for line of what you're actually paying per month. By writing down your expenses and your earnings, you can simply map where's your money going and how your money is coming in. So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, find a way to make extra money. There are hundreds of ways to make extra cash, whether that be through stocks, whether that be through real estate like myself, or whether that be through a business by starting businesses with their own personal ideas. These are all great ways of making extra cash. And the list goes on and on of all of the things that you can do in order to make money to one day becoming very wealthy. That's tip number 3. Tip number 4, create a 5-year plan. This is so important when it comes to being successful because of the fact that the average person doesn't map out their level of success and where they want to be. In my coaching sessions, I do this with every client, is where I give a homework assignment to write down your 5-year plan. And in this 5-year plan, there's nothing too big or too small. Write down everything that you want to happen from that day on to 5 years from then. If you do this, you will be amazed at how motivating and how wonderful this is into becoming a more happier, healthier, and wealthier person. Tip number 5, find information. 3 great ways of finding information are simply by reading, finding a mentor, or contacting your local coach, which is somebody like myself, which can help you become more successful. If you stuck with me this far, then you'll know that tip number 6 is probably the most important when it comes to becoming rich in under 5 minutes. And that tip is just simply having faith. Guys, if you don't believe it, you can't achieve it. So if you want to be successful, you must always believe that whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve it. Believing in yourself and having faith is the most important aspect in not just becoming rich, but becoming the highest version of yourself. So that's how to become rich in under 5 minutes. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. My name is Marcus Lee, and this is Mastering Your Kingdom.